Hi everyone. In this video, we will explore JavaScript promises that represent a task which is handling for asynchronous operations. A promise is an object that represent a task that will be completed in the future. It helps us to clean and unblocking code. A JavaScript promise helps us uh, to fetching data from an API and handling user input. Uh, there are three stages of promises. First one is pending, uh, that represent the task is in still in process, and second is uh, fulfilled. The task is completed successfully, and the third one is rejected. Rejected means the task is failed. Let me show an example of a promise. uh, we created a promise like my promise, new promise, resolve and reject. The success is true, before executing the set timeout. If success is true, then resolve will print the task completely, and the else part we is the rejected. If the uh, task is rejected, the task field is printed will be printed. Let's see what is the output of this code. Because of this we resolve a promise, my promise. Let's see this, what is the output of this code. Promise state, task completed. So success true, then the task is resolved, then task is completed. Initially the my promise is in pending state. Let's create another example. A simple function inside order food that return a promise. We can invoke the function with the parameter of pizza. uh, Food, if message is food is equal to pizza, then we the promise is resolved. Otherwise it rejected. Let's see what will be the output of this order food function, which contains a asynchronous operation. this the output is ordered successfully. Because of the promise is resolved, we can give pizza, food is equal to pizza, then we resolve the promise and we get order successfully. uh, to use We use dot then to handle resolve promise, and dot catch to handle errors, and the another way is async await category to handle promises, and which is easier to handle async operations and the promises with promises. And here we an async await function fetch data that try and catch we use inside the async await, and response we get response, we give a API to fetch the data. If the promise is resolved, data will be show in the console, and the if in this case, if error which occur, if the error will be occur, the output with error fetching data. Let's see, we go to the browser. Let's see, we have data which is give to-do list, completed false and ID, and delegates autumn. We can show the data of the data from the fetch data from the API. And now we have another example here using the dot then and dot catch. It is a real world example to fetching data from an API. Inside fetch function we gives API, and if it is working, that we get a data response.json, and we can we console it in the browser. And if the error will be occur, then we get in the console error. Let's see, this is our browser, and refresh it. There are 10 users with ID and name. To summarize, promises helps to handle async task like API calls, and we learn about promises stage, what is the promise, and stages of promise, and dot then and dot catch, and the real world example when we fetch real data from an API call. Thank you for this helps this video.